Well, the safety of the glider actually comes more or less in the stability of the glider. They're correlation 101. The more stable the glider is, the more apt it is to fly much straighter line, won't get the nose down, won't get the nose up, get you in a situation where you don't really want to be in. And so glider stability is really, really important, correlating with safety. Also, for safety of gliders, the glider has to be designed compared to the flyer's ability. A glider with much more control, much more response, shouldn't be put on a person who doesn't know how to use it. It's like driving a real small sports car to try to learn how to drive. It's so much quicker in the steering, it's so much harder to keep straight on the road, and it's so much quicker in power that it's harder to drive than a big Cadillac or something of that sort.
Has the design of gliders advanced in the scientific method applied to it over the last few years?
Oh, the last year and a half, it's been like an exponent curve. It's the first 4 or 5 years of the sport, we were just trying to learn how to fly. Now when we realize the flying techniques and how to fly, the design has really come into a major, major factor of it.
What's the next step up?
From where we're going now? Well, I think hang gliders are going to get to a point of the flexible wing sort, like the people that you probably have seen most of. We'll get to a pretty much a bottoming out point pretty soon where the performance will get almost to its maximum stage. That's what we're striving for, is increased performance, better glide angle, a decreased sink rate, so you stay up for a longer time. So then you get into more subtle points on control of the glider, make sure it's easy to control, fast to roll, more quick response, and then you'll increase the stability through different things. So it's more of a fine point. The next step, I believe, is going to be into more of a foot launch sailplane type. You'll be able to foot launch off any mountain, fly at maybe 20 to 1 glide angle at 30, 40 miles an hour and cover much greater country, just very similar to what the sailplanes are doing now.
Probably the most important thing would be to develop an understanding with the student. Most students don't understand that they're going through a three-dimensional environment. It's different than riding a bike. It's a lot similar to riding a bike, but it's different. It's a whole new element. And I think, the times that I talk to new students, I spend more time trying to get them to understand that it's different conditions, that there's so many variables that we're just not familiar with right now, that they have to stay on top of everything all the time.
People who have never had any association with hang gliding before, how do they view it as a safety element?
The quote, "You'll never get me on one of them things," unquote, it seems like it's a little scary, especially over here. Most of the people that see it here see us jumping off a Lookout Mountain, and they don't understand that that's not where you learn to hang glide. If they could see when I was on a smaller sand dune teaching people to fly, everybody loved it. It's great to watch people learn to fly. They only get about 10 feet off the ground, and when they fall down, they giggle and laugh and carry on. So there's not really anything to be afraid of at that point. And there they can actually see that it's not that dangerous, that what they're seeing over on the mountain isn't, people on their first day. And it's always a lot of fun when people are learning.
How do you see the state of the art right now?
It's young. It's young. We're becoming more mature as we go along. We're learning a lot of things from the people that have gone before us, so to speak. But we're still young. We're really young.
You're going to be teaching me how to get up in the air on one of those things. What's the first thing you're going to tell me about it?
What airspeed is and why it's important. The first spiel, as a matter of fact, always the first spiel, is the thing that allows anything to fly is airspeed. If it doesn't have sufficient airspeed, it falls. And that's where we're going to start.